fellow Liberians, as we all have entered this year 2023, we have to stand strong in building our country's economy. In doing this, we need to focus on agriculture by going back to the soil, which will help us grow our food, that will help us sustain ourselves. It is often said, and I quote, there's only one thing that can bring our country down and also has the potential of giving our country its bright color. Our dependence on foreign countries for food and energy have led us to be spectators of our country's economy, knowing that agriculture is the backbone of our country's economy. Fellow citizens, I argue you all join the Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union every Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Africa 24 Online TV with their host, Ma Abba A. Anderson, the CEO and founder of Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. For our live educative section under the topic, let's educate our farmers.
And so this morning we are once more here to say a warm welcome to all of our listeners across the world. And now we are in Bone County. It is great to be back home and be connected with our people back home in Bone County. To all of the residents of Bone County, I want to speak the better, but I think I'm struggling. I think this morning I will say Yahoo, Yahoo. At least I think I done that part. So yeah, I want to say good morning to all of you listening to the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. And host or oversee is Madam Abba A. Anderson, and I'm joined by our great, strong reporter there in Bone County, and he's going to also introduce himself, and then we will now follow the program. So to you there in Bone County, I like to say welcome and introduce our show to the people there. So I know many people know about the other organic farm, but you are a special voice and speak a lot of volume to our people. So I'll keep that with.
Thank you. Thank you so much this morning, Madam Anderson. And it's a pleasure. Let me say good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of us in Radio Land. And welcome to the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union program right here on the station. As you know, this is where we connect and reconnect farmers. And this is where the platform is created for the farmers to gain, ideas and also enhance their crop productivity. So for me being on the program this morning, I want to say it's a pleasure. And I just want to encourage all of our farmers to now come near the radio so that you can get information that can enable you, that can be able to empower you so that you can go about with whatever work that you're doing, especially in the field of agriculture. So I want to say thank you for also having me on the show this morning, Madam Anderson.
Yeah, thank you. And to you that are watching us online, we want you to kindly help us to share the video. Community awareness is the power of transformation. The community awareness gives us the opportunity to change things that we were not aware of. It is very important that we all, as Liberians, take initiative to help the voice of people that wants to really see a genuine peace, stability, and unity within the nation to spread out. Because many of us have different visions, and all of us have a role to play in our economy. We have a role and a responsibility that we all would need to build ourselves. Today, I have come again as a daughter of the soil. I have come as a citizen of Liberia. I have come as a true Liberian to speak to us all. As we all know that we have finally and precisely come to democracy in a high volume. For the years in Liberia, many times we have democracy. We have not had the power or the force that we have in this on October 10th. It shows there are a lot of interest. Look, Liberians have proof that yes, we have now grown up from where we have been for years. We are now emerging into a new life. And overwhelmingly, Liberians were able to sacrifice. One of man's greatest problem is time. And if somebody sacrifice that time for you, that means they have an interest in you. So if Liberians that will leave and go on to their various farms or leave and go to do their normal businesses were able to raise the time and stood in line for hours, us the one to show that democracy work in the bottom area. I want to say thank you to us. Look, you people have made us so proud that even the observers that came from different countries have taken the news back to their different countries. As I sit here in the UK, I monitor Liberian radio stations. I also monitor local radio stations in different countries. I listen to radio station in places like Kigali, in places like Nairobi, in different part of Africa. And besides that, I also combine the what radio station. Am I okay? Are you hearing me well? Are you getting me? Yeah, I think we are struggling with with network there. Let me know if you're getting me from both countries because I'm not quite sure. You getting me? Let me know if you're getting me, please, in Bon County. I'm not getting a response.
See,
Yeah, folks.
you are live on the video.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Alice. So I listen to other radio stations, and what I have seen in the faces of many Liberians is that they want a better Liberia. What I've seen is not what people say, but what I've actually saw in the eyes of those that were standing online for hours is that they want a better Liberia, a peaceful Liberia, a Liberia that they can hold on to, a Liberia that they can cling onto, a Liberia that they can live in peace and stability. That's the Liberia they were online for. That's the Liberia they, they have dreamed for. This is the Liberia that we are going to now. We have been in Liberia for years, but never have we come to this level in our life that we will be online for hours, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., raising your life to be out to polling stations just to exercise. That this is what I want, this is what I need. And I want to say thank you. The people of one country are not exceptions to what they did. We all collectively did it. That's fine that some of us not in Liberia physically, but mentally, we see ourselves in Bon County, in Lofa, in Nima, and just name it, all the different counties, we see ourselves in there. Why? Because our mind is now focused on how best that we can also take our own initiative and seek for the help that we need. So, as we all have been hearing about the Aba Organic Farm for a couple of months now, and you also know that we have been visiting in different locations, but we had to stop because of the election and because we want the Democrats to take over. Because when we invite that, it means that we can then carry on what we want to do. So we as farmers, we cannot sit and fold our hands and forget that yes, we have election and it is finished. No, we still need to work. In fact, we are the one that need to work even to make the country to start. Because as far as we concerned, more than 60% of the Liberian population happens to be farmers. But when we look at the true picture of agricultural landscape in Liberia, we then realize that we have not really been able to produce 60% of our food in Liberia. That tells you there is something wrong. If we Liberians are more than 60%, hold on, I just need to ask someone on here. Okay, thank you. If we are please mute. Can you please? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think it's clearer now. Okay. So if we look at the percentage of Liberia, we are like 100% of Liberian. So it means the whole country, that 100% Liberian, that that make up the country 100% country. But then in 100%, we are 65% in agriculture. That means we, the people that are doing farm, whether that big farm, whether that small farm, whether that two-person farm, we are more. It means that we are 65 of the entire country is living on farming activities. But when we now look at the ratio and put it into reality now, if you say 65% of these people are the producer of food, then why are we not using 65% of our food that we produce in Liberia instead of us selling for food outside in different countries? It means that there is something wrong. Either the people that are telling us that we 65% are not accurate, or they are accurate, but we are not doing what we need to do to produce up to 65%. Because there will be no reason why we are still importing up to 80% or 85% over of our normal food. The same potato we plant and the same potato that we bring in Liberia, and we will go back to potato. Whereas my sister plant potato for 6 months. She struggled because she had to cultivate the land, she had to plant the thing, but then her potato has not yet reached the market standard. Meaning the potato that she planted have no bag now. To take it from where she at to even bring it to the town where she lives, it's not easy because of money. And then if she try to spend the same amount spending on the potato that she planted, and now she are taking all that 4 months to plant her potato to grow, water it, and everything. She's not even going to get the money we spent. The time that she input into that potato, she will not get it. But then somebody sitting down in China is the one that getting the money that you in Liberia are worth 6 months for. Somebody sitting in China and getting that money. They don't even know your name. They bring the potato, you buy it. The same chicken that the people get in China, that the same chicken in Morovia. In fact, the chicken in Morovia said they can eat Google Rex then. There's small Google Rex, and they can make the chicken normal, the strong and good. But that chicken that they're bringing from China or India or other countries, that chicken, they not soak it enough with chemical. The chicken just 3 weeks ago, the next 1 week, the chicken already not reach time now to eat. And you see the fat chicken time. You say, wow, eat the chicken. But your chicken that you started growing for months, haven't even gotten to that level yet. Because your chicken is growing with a normal skills time. It grows. But what they are doing is that they are producing not for you to be good, but for you to eat quick. And then they eat it quick and get a long-term effect. So not only that they are making money out of what you can be able to produce, but they are also helping you to die soon. Because what is happening is that the chemical they are putting on the chicken for sale is not the same chemical they will put on the chicken for themselves to eat. So in 6 months' time, this chicken, their factory have produced beds and cartoons. I mean, I say beds and cartoons of chicken. And you will see that all of our groceries in Liberia is not taken over by what Lebanese and other nationals. You want to tell me in Liberia cannot be able to own one cold store in Liberia? You go to Redland. I don't even know. You don't reach Redland. Because this that one of the places that have sent team and they have given me results. And not only that they are giving me results, myself, I enter Morovia and went red line. When you pass by the feet, all the way going, it's so cool stories. Then we say when I get money in Liberia, we're struggling. Go see how much these people are counting. In fact, they have special persons that is just they're counting the Lewati. The Lewati, and that's what they catch. But you farmers are supposed to be the one to work on the economy. Are you the same farmers are supposed to be the one to strengthen the economy? How come some of them are just came from India, Pakistan, China is not only store in Liberia? And not only that they are only some store and some Liberians are only no. They are only almost, or if we look at the ratio of chicken, yeah, turkey, and all the rest of these meat and things, you will now see that Liberians stand a chance to have like 1% over the 100%. In fact, matter of fact, I'm not even really seeing Liberian who own a cold story in Liberia. What gone wrong? We are not able to own cold story no more. What gone wrong? When we are not able to produce food to even feed 65% of us, we just as the farmers, months later. We are talking about 1 year. If you are listening to me, you are a farmer. Come closer to the station. Something is not right. Maybe you have not thought of this today. I am here to remind us. There is something I feel that is not right. You will now leave Liberia, you go right here to Ghana. I'm not saying far off Ghana. And you see the Ghanaians. They leave the marketing, the market that produces the highest employment. Leave it for you as a Liberian. You can ask your daughters, ask your sons, ask your brothers, ask your sisters that live in Ghana. If Liberia own about 65% or even 10% of the market, they will not tell you why Ghana is built. Liberia is without electricity today. The truth of the matter is just common sense. And we need to get this right this time around. That is why I'm saying this. We are not going to repeat, because as long as God gave us blood, gave us air that we breathe, the message will continue to come. And this is not a message for a particular person that will be attacked. This is a general call to us all. We must lead now. We must lead our economy. We must lead our food production. We must lead our decisions. We must lead in everything that we do. We cannot have a country that we call Liberia. We say we are 100% Liberian. But when it comes to the decision, we have nobody in the decision. You know, when you have the economy, you know what you have? You have the power of influence. And because you have the power of influence, you will have the power to decide. Do you think Hammer did, I don't know what her name, came to Liberia only because people people tired and he just decided to bring rice and share it to the common people that don't have nothing? Do you think Hammer, I don't know what her name, Hammer something? It's one of the Indian community head or the Lebanese community head, the Ahmadiyas, the rest of them. You think they are just coming because they love Liberia and they don't have nowhere to go? No. They are coming because a lot of us as Liberians have not realized what we have. But it will take us a long time to understand. But we will start with what we have. I have come to call you all in Bone County. Now we must take the lead. We must take the lead not only to produce food, but to run the economy. We must take the lead to preside over laws that will favor us as Liberians. Because if we don't have the right law, we don't have the right mind, we will remain as we are. There will be no country that will be built without its citizens. If that is better than Liberia, that means the Ghanaians have to put out the garments and take their country to another level. If Nigeria can be better off than Liberia, then you must ask yourself, what are the Nigerians doing and you Liberian are not doing? I'm a daughter of Liberia. And I'm saying this to us all. What are you representing? You assisting director, or you are born in myself sitting here, or you are gay, wherever you find yourself. It is not time that we will all have to contribute to the growth of Liberia. No one person is going to take over. It's just all lies. No one president is saying, okay, I'm the president, I will do the rest, I will do the donor. No. If we are 65%, that means the 65% must have a voice. And not only that we will have a voice, we will prove that we can do it. from now on. We can do it. We can start to produce. And our production, we have the mouth to feed. In Liberia right now, if you are producing, you will have people to want to buy and eat. Why are we not selling? Because we have no marketing system. These are the reasons why the Abba Organic Farm has come. We have not seen our weaknesses, and we are now strengthening ourselves. This is not a political talk or political references. These are facts. Go and see. From even in one country there, you will see all the stores that are red, bar, Turkish, other nationals living in Liberia. They import our chicken that we can grow right on the farm. Why? Are those chicken that are coming from China more better than our chicken in Liberia? No. But we need some people to get the education that we need. To understand that yes, what we produce is more quality and more value to our body, and it can help our body with the nutrition that we need. Why are you surprised of the amount of people that are sick and they can't get no good medical attention, or do not even know what the cause of their sickness? It is because we are eating toxic food, and it's causing us more harm. Now that we are using our money against us, we are also using our brains against us. Let the brains of Liberia live again. We have gone through it for years. Somebody is getting 10% and 3% at the essence of your lives. We will not take over. We will now take over. And we will take over with our hearts, with everything that we will do. We will take over because it's the right thing to do. We don't envy them for opening stores. No, that's not what we want. We are not fighting them because they open store, no. But we are not telling them that we own the land. And because we own the land, we have the right to sell. We will not tell them that you will sell chicken in Liberia, but you will have to buy from the chicken factories in Liberia so that you will sell from the farms of the Liberia. That's what we are fighting for. When you hear me come up every day on the Abba Organic Farm, I'm not coming for joke. It took me years to study this economy. It took me years to understand the impact of why Liberia still remain the same over 100 plus years. And it will take most of us the vision to equip our mind to move to a better Liberia. If we must move to a better Liberia, that means we must also have the ability to change the way we do things. We can not continue to have people running our economy and then we say we are going to vote. Yes, we vote, but how is that vote going to benefit us? That's why we are here. This time around, we will not fold our hands. I said last night, I told people on the live broadcast, and we will not fold our hands. No, I mean, I say other Liberians will rise, but some of us will try. With God above, He will give us the strength, the financial capability, the financial wisdom. Because it's only God I can bless. Everything I'm saying, I didn't go to school to read it. I didn't go looking for magazine to read it. I have to ask God, and God has given us the privilege to come from a nation. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I small my internet going up. Let me take that my charger. I don't want it to go up because I don't want this information to go late. I need this to go. Yes, sorry, I'm coming. I have to plug my charger. One second.
Welcome to Abak Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. With Abak Organic producing high quality food with low environmental impact, organic farming will play an essential role in developing and maintaining a sustainable food system in Liberia. To achieve this target and to help the organic sector reach its full potential, Abak Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union is putting forth an action plan for increased organic production in Liberia, including encouraging and supporting Liberians to go back to the soil and produce more food, negotiating and shifting local farm products for timely income benefits of farmers, working with farmers to grow more food, eat some, sustain their homes, and supply other parts of the world, training farmers to transition from manual to mechanized farming. In Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, our mission is to ensure a stable supply of affordable food to increase and safeguard the income of Liberian farmers to keep Liberia and its rural areas sustainably vibrant. You can become a member of Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union right now. Just dial 0880 547 543 or 0776 570 925 or 0886 199 or 0777 567777, or you can directly contact our CEO Abae Addison on +447 943 523387 and you join immediately. Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, we are partners for good.
Yeah, thank you so much. So as I was saying, many of the time we are happy to have a change Liberia. We are looking forward for a better Liberia, but we must first start with the change that will affect us positively. We have prayed, we have fasted, we have sown seeds, and we have tried. But one thing we have not tried is to change the way we do things. And today have come to let the dog out of the net. Today I have come to conscience us all. What are we doing now that will spare Liberia into a growing economy in the next 5 years? What have we put together as Liberians that will ensure that we will have a stable economy and a growing one too? What are we doing that will make us to put Liberia back on the map? The India did, China did, and the rest of the other countries. It took one Chinese man to sit down and think, yeah, this is what people need. And he went on and sat down and strategized it. And today he's a millionaire. We can grow millionaires right from where we are. We do not need to wait for investors to come from somewhere. Because the investors are not coming because they want to build your economy. They are coming because they think they can get a percentage over what they have to invest. That's why we call business. You will not want to spend your money to a place only because you want to get loose. You want loss from in there, your money that you have spent. That's not what you will want to spend your money. When you are running a business, you run a business of a percentage that will increase whatever income that you have put in. So it is now time that we dust the feet and come together. Look, if you have never thought of what I said to you, I want you continue to replay this, something inside have told me that we have been doing it wrongly. You cannot add 0 plus 0 and expect you do a 0 plus 0, you will have 0. Even if you repeat it 5 times, you will still get it back 0. It will be more than 0. And my parents, we have been multiplying 0 plus 0 and expecting to get 10. The answer is wrong. We will never get 10. We will only get 10 because we think one day 10 will come out of the 0. We will only get 10 because one day we think that somebody will come and get, multiply 1 to we get 100. And that's why we have been hoping for investors, looking for investors, inviting investors. When can we start? Are we not capable enough? So you want to tell me everything that we went to school, we went to university, and what can we for? It's not possible in Liberia. Let's see when we get university in Liberia, different universities. Why are we graduating? What are we going to school for? If our going to school cannot demand us to make us to grow our economy, then why are we going to school? Check the list of the students that graduate from the different university. You will now understand that the best students will even be taken. Then from them we have quarter students. So then what's the point of having business? We all get supposed to sell square stacks. While Indian, Nigerian, other nationals sell the rice. And then we see that in the next year, whether our economy will change. What we have more employment. Now see that now, if we do not get up and ready to understand what we have been doing wrong and start to focus on what we can do right, what are we going to change? We have had a lot of elections. In fact, what we use for elections, if we are already using most of it to build our economy and empower people, by now we will not even be worried. We have money in a purpose, set election purposes, but we don't have money to strengthen our investment capacity. We don't have money in the bank to support us to be able to run one store in Redmond. But we have money in the bank to loan somebody who will come and say, oh, we will do this, we will do that. And it's all rhetoric. Look, it is not time. I'm not telling you it because I want you to get up to go and do something right away. No, I'm telling you because you can get on an umbrella that can lighten your mind. That will not be there to give you what you don't have. We will be there to tell you what you need to do. We are not coming to give you prophecy. And we know that it is not right. It's not going to happen. We are not coming to tell you that when you add 0 plus 0, you will have 100. Whereas we know when you add 0 plus 0, you will just get a 0. And we have to be real now. Let's stop fighting hiding under the shelter and expecting to have a bright sunlight inside our room. We can cover ourselves and expect to see clear. We have covered ourselves. Yes. I will stop here very soon. But I want us to realize that the hour of the Father coming to you every Sunday in the morning, 8 to 9 o'clock. We got nothing to do. But we believe that education is a way forward. When we are educated to what we have not been doing right, we will not understand why we are where we are. I want us that between now and next December, let us be the one that runs the economy by producing quality food. By taking over the market and by having the power to walk into the House of Representatives, I'm able, my people, I'm able to meet all the representatives of the different counties, and I'm planning to do that. I will not sit when I come to Liberia. You will hear me online. You will see me online. You will get to know me even deeper. You will see how far I am. My voice can rest. So just imagine how close I will be. And you think I will close my eyes? It is not about election no more. It is about economy building. Now we have come to graduate into handling our own economy. We are not come that we can work together. Whether you crew, you battle, you loma, or pedal, whatever you find yourself, we can work it out. We can do this, and we have to do this now. So the Apple Organic Farm coming to you this morning is to empower you to understand that the only way we can be able to sell is when we come together. One person cannot build an economy. It takes everyone. And if we are 75, even 50% come together, when we say this country is going to produce rice, we are going to produce pyramids of rice. And when we say pyramid, it means, in Egypt, that over how many years? Why they even say what can be reached, maybe they will reach in heaven or so on. That kind of building we are talking about. So we will be able to not just produce, but we will produce in a large quantity. Imagine if we say Bon County is supposed to produce rice for Liberia. Knowing the economy and knowing how many Liberians that eat rice, that means we are going to strengthen Bon County to produce that will supply us sufficiently. That will not allow you to only eat rice when it's 12 o'clock, then 5 o'clock, you get nothing. We are going to give you the rice that you can eat at your will and pleasure. And not only that you will eat, but you will have a nutrition. That means the food that you eating, it will be able to digest. Like I was told a few months ago when the rice shortage took place, people had some rice that came to Liberia. When you eat that rice, it takes you 6 months before you go in the bathroom. These are things that affect the liver. It affects the digestive system. So your entire body rests on what you have inside of you. So we are not looking at only the money aspect, but we are looking at the health aspect. If we must live long, oh, God bless you. So you will live long. It's good. But the best thing too is to have the right things that will enter the body, that will allow you live long. And to have the joy and see yourself in the next 1 year, to see yourself as a business tycoon. Now you will now start employing people in your community. So getting under the Abba Organic Farm umbrella, these are our dreams, but we cannot achieve it in the absence of all of us. We cannot achieve these things in the absence of seeing Liberians that need the employment. We are looking forward to starting a development both in the mind and in the physical. We have the land, we have the water, we have the people. Why are we not employed? We will have employability strengthened. We will make you to have life again. Your own sink that has been leaking for months, you get me by half or bonus sink. We want you to change it. And you will change it. Because we're not coming to bucket the money. We are coming to use what we have as a source to get us the money that we need. So I will stop here, Bonka, and we will be able to open the line. I am joined also by my director, who may want to add, but also the line will be open where callers will opportunity to call and say what I say, what they got to say inside. What I say, what I make sense. What I say, think that we needed to do that we have not done. You think if we come together, if it is a good idea that will help us to build our nation. On behalf of the Liberia Farmers Union, this is my A. Anderson. I'm calling you in your bedroom, outside, wherever you find yourself. So tune in and join us every Sunday because we will be here bringing you fascinating stories of true picture of our future. We are going to tell you the untold stories that kept us behind the of poverty for years. Now we are breathing a new air, and you must get on board because we are moving non-stop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for finding us. And so,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Anderson. I know you just listened to Madam Anderson. She has laid the premise this morning, and I'm quite sure that many of you might be following the discussion or you might just join the conversation. So, if you just join us, this is the Upper Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union radio program, and this program is intended for the organization to engage with local farmers across the length and breadth of Liberia. And for Bon County, the Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union uses Radio Banga as a way of conveying its messages to the local farmers here in central Liberia. So you now have the perfect opportunity to call us up this morning on 0777 777 965. We want you to call this morning to make your own contribution to the discussion we are having here on the program this morning. Madam Anderson is stressing the need for farmers to gravitate from the issue of, persistent farming and mechanized farming. I am not an agriculturist. Let me be realistic about it. And more besides, I'm not that much associated with those different agricultural jargons. So please consider me for maybe whatever I may say that are not in accordance with the profession. Okay, so we have our very first caller here on the phone line this morning. We want to say good morning and welcome. Just tell us your name and where you come from.
Sarah, we're not hearing the callers. Okay, folks, we are waiting the connection there in Bon County. We have lost connection. So, Director, you are on now while we wait for the Bon County team to be reconnected. Do you have something to add?
Thank you for joining us this morning. And now straight to the topic.
Madam Amaki, when it comes to financial help, so that she can be able to help with the farmer, especially the first of all who are serious into farming, so that we can be able to improve. As I said, one tree cannot make a forest. So many thanks and appreciation to you, Madam Anasi. I wish you know, and one day, if you come to Liberia, please try to visit the district Tubabli. The second time before going deep into Tubabli, which is Bacon, so that I can show you some farmers that are serious, that can be able to produce rice that will supply maybe some citizens of Liberia.
Okay, Mr. Goyomo, thank you so much. Madam Anderson will address your concern. Okay, so let's just take, I hope that Madam Anderson, you can just jot down the points so that right after, the callers, you can just address all of their different concerns and then we can wrap up quickly. 0777 777 965. The phone line is open this morning. You can call on the program to make your own contribution. This is the About Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union radio program. And this program is meant for the organization to directly interact with local farmers across the length and breadth of Liberia. So this morning, Madam Anderson is actually talking about how farmers can, how the issue of farming activities can be seen in Liberia as not just something to sustain your family, but as an income generation to not just you or not just your household, but to the sustainability and the economic growth of Liberia. So you have the perfect opportunity this morning to call us up on 0777 777 So that's the number to get you through and have your say right here on the program this morning. Madam Anderson, we're not getting caught up. Maybe you can start to address the concern of Mr. Goyomo while we await the others to call this morning.
Yeah, thank you. The line went off, so I didn't get
Please,
the
please,
full.
please unmute your marks. Please unmute your marks. We're not hearing you.
Oh, can you get me now? Oh God. Okay. Can you get me?
We're not still hearing you. I don't know what's happening. We are not still hearing you. We are not. Okay, but you can still keep your calls coming on 0777 777 965. The phone line is open 0777 777 965. So call us up this morning and interact with the team from the Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union.
Okay. Am I live now? Yeah. Am I
What
clear?
did you do to the mask? We're not hearing you at all. We are not. I don't know. Let me see what I can reconnect.
Yeah. So first, we are very sorry. We don't know what's going on, but okay. Let me see if we can get them back. All right. So, director, you can go ahead. Just introduce yourself while we await the people of Bon County. Are you getting me? Okay. Okay. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
I think it's okay now.
Is it okay?
It's 100% okay now.
All right. Thank you. Just before I will address the caller information that he presented, joined also by our director who might just want to add something. So, director, you can just go ahead and introduce yourself so that I can attend to their questions, please. Are you getting me? Your phone is muted. We're not getting you, director. We're not getting you. Are you getting him?
Director, we're not hearing you at all. We are not hearing you. Maybe you can unmute your phone.
You will need to unmute your phone. We are not getting you. Okay. So maybe he will hear us. So like I was saying, the previous quarter, I didn't hear all of it because the line went off. But I overheard him at the dying minute when he said, when I come to Liberia, I should be able to reach out to the different districts. So I want to reassure you that my coming to Liberia, by the grace of God, will rest on the full engagement with our farmers and also to use the time to invite potential farmers to get on board. I will be able to visit districts to districts. The radio station there, I'm going to come and sit right in the studio. I will come there in Bon County and I will be in studio. I will visit our different constituencies by the grace of God. Just keep me in your prayers. And not that I will just come and visit, but I'm coming to reassure our people that this is the way forward. I'm looking forward that we will all work together. So all of the farmers in those different districts, we will sit on a round table. We will discuss what kind of farming activities you involve into. Let us know so that we can be able to strengthen you with whatever means in our own weaknesses that we can do. That's why we are coming. So my coming to Liberia, that we as farmers, we will also to visit the parliament, which will be our lawmaker office. We are going to see all the different lawmakers in the different counties. And if you are a representative, get ready because we are coming to you. To represent us, it means that you must seek our interests. So that's why the Upper Farm will be walking and visiting the different towns, and the most importantly, all the districts must be involved. When we are talking about 60% plus production, we means we need more than 50% farmers' involvement in what we are talking about. So if you are even a poultry farmer, we will meet you because we want you now to just to produce small little chicken, you, your grandma, your grandsister, your auntie, your brother. No, we are talking about business here. We are talking about strengthening the economy. And that's why the visitation will be necessary. And because it's that necessary, we will want to meet physically. Maybe you want to do it, but you do not have the right place to go. As farmers, we have not had nowhere we can get or complain, not even in the Ministry of Agriculture, because the Ministry of Agriculture is not visiting us to that level where we will understand what to do best. So we are looking at going to see for ourselves and visiting the needs to change. So I'd like to say thank you for that brilliant idea, and show the team are taking notes, and we are looking at visiting the different districts.
Okay, so let's just talk to the director. Director, you can just wrap up in the next 1 minute. I don't know what is happening. So you can just wrap up in 1 minute, then we'll cross over to Madam Anderson to just conclude on the show this morning.
Your phone, we are still not getting it, director. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening actually. Anyway, you can reconnect with us. You can leave and then reconnect with us, so you can just give us your parting comment. I think.
The station. If you are not getting, you can get through. You can call the station and just talk. Maybe that would be another way. Maybe the internet is not permitting you.
Okay,
So,
so Madam Anderson, you can just wrap up quickly for us. You can just wrap up and before we can leave from the program. I know we'll join the director next week.
okay. So, we were telling them way. Now, who can kutika? Dini kwa baba gay. Ku tomate, ku popo. Mane, kuto. Berenetwa. Now, di kwa lobo gay. Ku lene daga. Ku nane daga. Kwa ye, kwa matete ma eche sama. Fogu ye. Kwa sofa ga. Nya. Ma kama kona. Ke kuma kupo misha nya. Nya ma mo kuiwe shu. Nya. Kwa sofa ga. Ni kufose na way. Mane na kuto. Lo kwa ga gay. Ni. Fonga le kuye. So ma ito ipa. Ge kushe. Kumbe nga nya. Ni kufa gana. So nga ito nya ama nya kuka kwa kuka nutono kutika dini kwa kama gay nya papa kuye na bo get di kwa kusha jo charaboju kuka charaboju get ni kwa por ku po so nga ito ba kwa ba Any, and you told it, Ipa, Kupu, water no shoe. Yawa, Aba, and look at the all, you can know, if I know that, who can while I bring Mane u yeto utika ni apole komate kukere kupo. So to you others listening, I just want to say this is the Abba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union. It is great to be here once more. It is a pleasure to be speaking out to our people in the various counties. So today we are in Bunkers and every Sunday 8 to 9 a.m., we will be in Bunkers, bringing you a fascinating story that will enlighten our mind and brighten our future and take over our economy in an unusual way. Thank you so much. It is from me, Madam Anderson, to you all as Liberians and as residents around the world. Thank you for following, thank you for sharing, and stay tuned with us as we all move Liberia together. Thank you there in studio as well.
Thank you, Madam Anderson. And you very surprised that morning without your heart, I don't know. I don't know whether that's sun yet or a chocolate better. I was just fighting hard to even get it. Anyway, thank you so much, Madam Anderson. It was really nice having you, and we hope to rejoin you on next week for another splendid edition of the program. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you to you there in studio, and thanks to all of you watching online. It is a pleasure. We will be here tonight and bringing you more insight of why we, the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, choose that war is not the answer. And if you have followed me last night, I was able to lay down some of those reasons why we do not need war at this time, but we need to focus on economy building. We need to strengthen our mindset and then do a new thing. Unless you can realize what has held you down, you will not be able to go forward. So we have then realized that all of the time we have wasted, the years that we have yet to recover from, it is because we have been taking the wrong decision. And because the decision have not been right, the result is also not right. Unless you take the right decision, you will always have the wrong answers. So now we are moving Liberia forward. It is a pleasure to be one of the daughter of the soil, and we are calling on you that are listening to be a part of this life-changing transformation in agriculture. $1 million company that we are looking at. We are looking at the potential of millions to be flowing into our economy through the handset of agriculture, through the strengthening of our economy. We think that agriculture must take the lead, and we must take the lead now. And if you love this broadcast, love to follow, we just urge you to kindly click the like button, and you also will be able to get any information of what is our next plan after election. So flow through with us, share our video, and be a part of this transformation for a better and a credible Liberia. God bless you, and have a pleasant Sunday to you. And be with us tonight, because I will be going live again tonight around 8 p.m. Liberia time. It is when I will be bringing you deeper stories of the happenings during the 90s to 2005 until the present. What have we been doing that needs to change? What are the right topics that we need to be pressing now? And what are some of the reasons why Liberia must wake up to reality? Thank you so much, and have a pleasant day.
Fellow Liberians, As we all have entered this year 2023, we have to stand strong in building our country's economy. In doing this, we need to focus on agriculture by going back to the soil, which will help us grow our food, that will help us sustain ourselves. It is often said, and I quote, there's only one thing that can bring our country down and also has the potential of giving our country its bright color. Our dependence on foreign countries for food and energy have led us to be spectators of our country's economy, knowing that agriculture is the backbone of our country's economy. Fellow citizens, I argue you all join the Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union every Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Africa 24 Online TV with their host, Ma Abba A. Anderson, the CEO and founder of Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. For our live educative section under the topic, let's educate our farmers.
So again, we say thank you for following us. I saw the lovely comments from the different people who have rating us. The list is a bit long, but I would just want to recognize you all in the good work that you have done. The motivation you have given me will continue to inspire me to bring in more details to what we need as Liberia. My great honor to you, and I'm looking forward for you tuning in tonight around 8 p.m. Liberian time, and that will be like 9 p.m. UK time. And the rest of the different times, please just check that 8 p.m. Liberian time. What is this from your own side? Because I'm not able to know all of the timing in a different location. So please just tune in, or you can just better follow us, and that will just make it quite easy to know when we are online. Thank you, and have a pleasant day. Bye bye.